Hi friends, it's your buddy Matt, the global ergonomist and ergo coach, here for another Strong Qigong session. You know, I'm often asked about all the elements of Strong Qigong and why they're vital to the modern workplace. Well, it has a lot to do with all the birds that we essentially hit with one stone and one practice. You see, I've taught thousands of these techniques across the U.S. workforce. Many people today start their shift with a warm-up series we designed for sharpening the mind and for improving balance and coordination and for getting the body ready for the workday, all with one activity. Now, when we do it in the workplace, we don't always call it Strong Qigong. We just call it warm-ups. Some call it employee stretch and flex, and that's a series of activities to get people ready for their workday. So when you look at Strong Qigong through that lens, you understand its application, and those elements are multivariate, they're combinatorial, and they're integrated. And when we have an integrated format and framing, we can then prepare ourselves for emergent properties. And when we prepare ourselves for emergent properties like syntheses and synergies and synchronies, we then can work towards predictive analytics. We can think about what's coming and better prepare for it. So that's the spirit behind Strong Qigong. It's actually about being better prepared and using leading indicators to share what's coming so we can better be in position to handle it adroitly. So today's class started, as always, with our visualizations. Visualizations are ancient. They've been used in the Tai Chi, Qigong, and Shaolin traditions for millennia, and they help sharpen your mind. That's one of our first warm-ups with our cognitive elements, and that is sharpening the mind on the stone of the breath. We move to another visualization that includes cleansing the inner body. That is a traditional one. Then we move into blowing on the embers of all three cauldrons: the cauldron of the mind, the cauldron of the body, the cauldron of the heart. Then we move into our routine, and our routine today was a fun one. We started with digging in the garden, a classic from the Tai Chi tradition. From digging in the gardens, we moved into waves on the ocean, another Tai Chi classic. From waves on the ocean, we walked into Master Wong Calms Waters. From Master Wong Calms Waters, we worked into a complex movement known as brush knee and push. And then from there, we went into another classic from the Tai Chi tradition known as repulsing the monkey or fending off the monkey. So these are ancient practices, but we're using them in the context of modern neuroscience and the modern workplace. So I hope you find this interesting. Join us as always here in North Florida, outside my hometown, St. Augustine, where I grew up. And I hope you also join our community. Do all the things that the algorithms like, and share and subscribe and comment and all those things. We'll keep meeting here again and again to improve and increase our resilience with Strong Qigong. And we always start with our focusing technique we call sharpening the mind on the stone of the breath in Strong Qigong. And that's a visualization technique. We use visualization because we can use our own personal imagination to make a lot of this stuff happen. So we begin with long, slow, deep, silent breaths right from the start. Our prefrontal cortex, our executive function brain, is telling our brain stem, slow down, adjust the cruise control. Once we get into that rhythm of long, slow, deep, silent breaths, deep, slow, quiet, even breaths, we begin to focus further on every breath cycle, knowing that we have an inhale and an exhale, or what we playfully say in Strong Qigong, a Yanghale and a Yanghale. And our goal is to start to extend the Yanghale, excuse me, the exhale. And as you do, excuse me, you begin to extend every exhale. You're tipping that scale even further. I'm going to take a sip of tea. Towards more rest and digest. Excuse me. This is new. Now, that's interesting. Must be the pollen. Forgive me. As we tip that scale, emphasizing every exhale, we're making sure that we deepen this restful state. So we continue to extend every exhale through long, slow, deep, silent breaths. We make them deep, we make them slow, we focus on the exhale. And as we do, we invite the inhale to become deepened as well. We use a martial arts technique by pursing our lips. This controls that exhale. We can make it longer that way. And as we squeeze more air out, the following ensuing inhale is deeper. So we have a saying, the key to taking a deep breath isn't how much we draw in, the key to taking a deep breath is how much we blow out, the bottom of every breath cycle. So continue to do so. And as you do, use this powerful visualization. See your mind as a gift. And that gift is a samurai sword. And it was passed down through generations. And you've been caring for it your whole life. You've been learning and educating, and that's polishing and sharpening your mind. And now you're using it to get a little sharper. So what you're doing is you're focusing on your breath. As you do so, the visualization is drawing that sword across the stone of your breath. Your mind is focusing on its edge. And as you get to the end of every inhale, you flip the blade over and you push it from you. And you begin to focus on every exhale, right where that mind meets the stone, right where that blade meets the breath. We continue. And then when you get into that rhythm of visualizing the inhale and the exhale towards you and from you, you begin to focus finally on the fleeting moment, where out-breath becomes in-breath and in-breath returns to out-breath. Seek out that fleeting moment. That fleeting moment is you sharpening your mind on the stone of the breath. The forebrain that controlled the brainstem is now controlling the midbrain. It's asking the midbrain to sprinkle it with more dopamine. This is a very effective technique for sharpening your mind, and it's where we always start. So after a few more breaths in this manner, if your eyes are closed, you can invite them to slowly, gently flutter open as a butterfly might leave a flower. We'll go into our warm-ups now from head to toe, beginning with our yoga neck roll. Taking that deep breath in through the nose, our head floats like a balloon. We purse lips as before. We let air out of the balloon as our chin drops to our chest. We inhale again. We inhale one ear, past one shoulder. We exhale slowly through pursed lips across the chest. Inhale opposite ear, past opposite shoulder. Pursed lips across the chest. Inhale as you cross the shoulder. Exhale as you cross the chest. And rock from side to side. This invites your inner ear to calibrate with the rise and fall of your diaphragm. You get proprioception, that's body sense. You get interoception, that's position sense, and vice versa. And you rock from side to side. As you do so, you're calibrating your movement with your breathing. And on your next exhale, when you feel comfortable doing so, you can invite your chin to rest at your chest where you began, and then inhale it back upright as we work into the upper respiratory sinus. We loop those shoulder blades forward and upward with every inhale. We bring them around back and we squeeze them downward and backward with every exhale. We continue to breathe in this manner, looping the shoulder girdles. As you do, you can rock your trunk back and rock it forward. Get your body involved. You can get your knees involved too. Let them soften and float with your breath. This can be a whole body movement. And the next time you drop your shoulders and hands, begin to cross your wrists with gentle fists and get those elbows looping now. Big inhales. Exhale down and continue in this manner. And as you do so, squeezing those shoulder blades, the next time your hands drop, you can open your palms upward and begin to get your arms involved. Big inhale, rock back, exhale down. So your trunk is gently rocking forward and backward. Your knees and hips are floating and melting in concert with your breath. Whole body movement. Beautifully done. After a few more of these, the next time your hands drop, you can make those gentle fists as you cross your wrists. Do a few of those elbow rolls, breathing deeply, slowly, quietly, and evenly. And then when you feel ready, the next time your hands drop, return to your shoulder girdles and just loop them forward and upward with every inhale, squeeze downward and backward with every exhale. Beautifully done. The upper respiratory sinus, your middle dantian, your heart center is warmed up. We'll start to work our way down the lower respiratory sinus and the rib cage. The next time your hands drop, relax them. Turn towards one hand and begin to scoop and toss behind you from side to side. Let your eyes follow your hands. Let your hands follow your breath. Let your breath follow your mind. Inhaling with palm up, exhaling with palm down behind you. The windmill warm up. Beautifully done. Then just as you did earlier, you can make gentle fists and begin throwing an elbow loop behind you from side to side. Big looping. Like so. Well done. Rock your body from side to side, turn your trunk, and begin to bring it up into your shoulder girdles, one after the other. Big looping circles backward. Beautifully done. After you've done your loops in your shoulder girdles, you'll notice you've got a good rhythm going from side to side, so use that rhythm. Go right into ragdoll. Begin to just use that trunk turn and let the arms flail freely. Beautifully done. As you flail freely and your lower thoracic spine is beginning to warm up, use the pellet drum. Begin to slap or tap the top of the opposite shoulder and the low back. So you get a little bit of a whipping movement. After you've slapped or tapped the top of the shoulder, work to the top of your chest up around your collarbone. And after you've slapped or tapped the top of the chest up around the collarbone, drop to those floating ribs at the bottom of your rib cage. The ones that squeeze out that little bit more of air, extending every Yanghale, every exhale. Well done, then drop them to the hips. We're ready to move into the lower dantian. Let your hands drift to your hips and begin those big looping hula hoops. We call stirring the bowl in Strong Qigong. Loosen up those hips in the lower dantian. Whichever direction you chose is fine. As you know, you can simply pause and begin to loop in the opposite direction. Unwind what you've wound. Beautifully done. After you've looped in both directions, you can allow your center of gravity to settle within your base of support and widen your base of support just a few inches so you can drop down into horse riding stance, mabu, like bouncing on a horse in an old Western. We take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we turn our trunk and sweep across. As we inhale, we rise to pause, then exhale through pursed lips, sweep across, and inhale to rise, go back and forth. Rest your hands anywhere comfortably on your hips for the Great Bear swings. This is a Shaolin warm-up. You're feeling the transfer in the lower dantian, the cauldron of the body. Beautifully done. And after you've rocked from side to side and swept across with every breath, on your next exhale, simply pause at the bottom. Then inhale your trunk upright and work into shifting weight on a figure 8. Rock your little boat on your moonlit night, on your Matanzas River behind me, or on your placid, beautiful Lake Junaluska in the mountains. And as you do, just keep those 3 dantian, those 3 cauldron, those 3 river rocks stacked perfectly on one another, resting, so that you shift weight. Every direction turn, you round that corner. Beautifully done. After you've done a few more of these, when you feel comfortable, rest in the middle. Shift weight to one foot, raise the opposite toe. Shift weight to the other foot and raise that toe. And rock your little boat back and forth, raising the toe, strengthening and awakening the very bottom of the kinetic chain. Beautifully done. After a few more of these, you can settle in the middle, bring your feet and base of support back into your center stance, about shoulder width. Shift weight to one foot, raise the opposite heel, and roll the knee. As you do, your ankle and foot follow along obediently. Whichever direction you chose is fine. Simply unwind what you've wound. Beautifully done. Then take weight through that foot, raise the other heel. Do the same thing, balancing east and west. Whichever direction you chose, unwind what you've wound. Well done. Now we can settle back into the middle. As we know, all that's left are wrists, hands, and forearms, and the Da Wei points and Lao Gong points. The Lao Gong points are in our hand, the Da Wei point is between our shoulder blade. All are connected to our middle dantian, our heart center. If we make a gentle fist, raise all the fingers except the middle finger. Where that middle finger meets the palm is your Lao Gong point in each hand. We take a deep breath in and we lead with the Lao Gong points. We exhale them down towards the lower dantian, softening the knees. Then inhale, roll wrists, lead with them up towards the middle dantian, and then roll wrists and back down again, in concert with your breath. This is Qigong breathing, and it's a whole body movement, so invite everything to melt, everything to float in concert with your breath. As you do so, you can use this powerful visualization from the Qigong tradition known as cleansing the inner body. With eyes closed, if you can tolerate it comfortably, invite them to close and visualize a glowing mist forming in the earth, rising through the soles of the feet, through the trillions of cells of your inner body, to collect in your upper dantian. Once collected in the upper dantian, that glowing mist forms a glowing cloud. That glowing cloud forms a glowing rain. And that glowing rain washes down the inner body with every exhale through the trillions of cells and the soles of the feet back into the earth. So this classic visualization, cleansing the inner body, is breathing into and out from the earth with every inhale, drawing that glowing mist up with every exhale, washing that glowing rain down, and it prepares the inner body for all that follows. This is traditional technique for preparing for all that follows. So the next time your hands rise, you can invite them to pause at heart height in the hugging stance, the meditative pose in the ancient Asian literature known as stand like tree. This is where we take our inventory of our alignment. So with long neck and light head floating upward, our heavy shoulders and our heavy tail melt downward. Now with every breath, they pull in the opposite direction, stretching the spine, in what's lovingly known as a string of pearls in the ancient Asian literature. Meanwhile, our hands hover as if we're tenderly hugging a long-lost loved one. Our feet are parallel in a firm-rooted stance like a mighty oak on a mountaintop. And our three energy centers rest peacefully on one another, as if we carefully gathered, balanced, and stacked perfectly smooth river rocks on life's river's edge. With soft knees and soft belly, soft breath and soft gaze, or best of all, eyes closed, we feel the echoes of the chi we stirred in our warm-ups from head to toe, the yoga neck roll and the dajue and shoulder rolls and the great bear swings and the stirring of the bowl, all of it together. See it in your mind's eye, use the power of your visualization. If your eyes are closed, enjoy it further as the hands begin the slow journey downward until your thumbs find their destination crossed over your belly button. Your folded fingers rest peacefully against the cauldron of the body, the lower dantian. And through closed eyes and pursed lips, as if you're blowing through a straw, you visualize blowing on the embers of the cauldron of the body, and as you do, you delight in the growing, glowing light as the embers respond. And with each extended exhale, followed by each deep ensuing inhale, you draw the light upward and outward, and you begin to blow on the embers of the cauldron of the heart, the middle dantian. And those embers respond as well. And as you blow on the embers of both cauldrons, you fill your inner galaxy with bright, silken energy until it spills beyond the inner galaxy and it bathes the space between us with light, warm, silken chi energy. May your body stay strong and may your heart stay calm. And if your mind and eyes are closed, that's okay. Let your hands begin to melt to your side, only inviting your eyes to flutter open when you feel ready, like a butterfly leaving a flower. We're ready. We step into the center of our little boat. The hand on this side of the room or screen makes a gentle fist that floats before the middle dantian, before the heart. The other hand covers it, and we take a deep breath in to straighten. We slowly exhale and bow to one another in a gesture of mutual respect. And as we inhale ourselves back upright in gratitude for this tradition, when we exhale, our hands melt down. When we inhale again, we inhale them up overhead till our Lao Gong points are an inch or so apart. And then exhale down our center line. This is centering the chi where we begin and end. We do one more, and this time, we inhale those Lao Gong points together to complete the circuit as we exhale only as far as the middle dantian, the cauldron of the heart. In the Shaolin manner, when we inhale, elbows rise and wrists straighten. When we exhale, hands melt down. Beautifully done. We're ready, and the motorcycles are gone, so we can step out into our little boat and unlock our knees. Do it again, this time as you inhale the Lao Gong points an inch or so apart. When you exhale down, let your knees move in concert with your breath. So knees and hands float with the breath, knees and hands melt with the breath. We know this lovingly as syncing the chi, and this is where you calibrate yourself. You decide how high you want to reach. You decide how low you want to go. Your only goal in syncing the chi is keeping those three smooth river rocks resting peacefully on one another. So we don't lean forward, we don't lean backward, we try to keep the trunk upright in the Shaolin manner. Beautifully done. Now the next time your hands rise, invite your eyes to follow them upward and grasp a ball between your Lao Gong points and begin to exhale as low as you can go. Then scoop out forward, inhale up, and loop in this manner. Exhale down your body. Beautifully done. Scoop outward and upward as you inhale. Exhale as if you're filling a child's pail full of water and you're standing in beautiful crystal clear water. You're scooping it as you inhale forward and upward, and you're dumping it and washing your body downward. This is known as digging in the garden in the Tai Chi tradition. And in a moment, when you drop again, we'll begin to tighten the loop. So you don't need to go as low. You pause in your lap and you begin to roll it towards your heart. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. In the Tai Chi tradition, this is draw back and push. Beautifully done. Now, the next time your hands drop, keep your Lao Gong points holding that ball in your lap. And then when you inhale again, inhale up to shoulder height on one side, exhale down, then inhale up to shoulder height on the other side. Exhale down and go from side to side, fixing your eyes, gazing at the ball of silken chi energy you're holding between your Lao Gong points. You may feel tingling like I do right now in the palms. And in the ancient Asian literature, that tingling in the palms is chi energy. This is known as waves on the ocean in the Tai Chi tradition. Now in a moment, I'm going to ask you to simply carry this ball up behind you, up above your head and shoulder, and exhale down and do it to the other side. Inhale up, and then exhale down and across. Notice you control your exhale. Long, sweeping, pursed lip exhale, then inhale as you rise. This is reaching for the moon in the Tai Chi tradition. Beautifully done. The next time you get over one of your shoulders, when you feel ready doing so, you can invite your hands to pause over that leg and hands drop to shoulder height. Palms down. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale and control your hands all the way across until they're behind you. Take a deep breath in, then exhale, control that exhale all the way across to the other side. Do it again. Inhale behind you and exhale across. This is a form of Master Wong calms waters. Beautifully done. As I look behind me, I see the Matanzas River, calm water. And that's what we're doing here. You're standing in chest-deep water, and you're gliding your hands across the surface. As your eyes follow hand and the hand follows breath. Well done. Master Wong calms waters, one of its forms. Beautifully done. Now in a moment, we're going to pause over one of those legs again. Our weight all to one side. Well done. The lead hand stays palm down, but the following hand behind you is palm up. We T-step in, the toe stance. And in a moment, we bow step out. As our lead hand drops, our following hand pushes across the chest. We pause here. You just performed brush, knee, and push. We inhale ourselves to that starting position on this side while we T-step. When we bow step, we drop the hand and push across, controlling the exhale. Well done. Inhale to your starting position on this side again. Then exhale, push across, and continue from side to side. This is brush, knee, and push in the Tai Chi tradition. Inhale, start position. Exhale, pushing across. Well done. Inhale and start. Exhale across. And your eyes can follow your hand as it passes your field of vision. Well done. From side to side, brush knee and push. Lead hand drops, following hand pushes across, then we pause. We square up our stance so we're facing each other, and this lead hand comes right out in front of you like you're stopping traffic for a little kid. And the following hand down here cradles it. As you inhale, your eyes follow this following hand down and behind you. As you exhale, you push it forward, roll your wrists, and do the same to the other side. Inhale, follow your hand behind you, exhale, push forward, roll the lead wrist, and continue to front from side to side in a swimming manner. This is a simplified version of repulsing the monkey, a classic. So your eyes follow your hand follows your breath follows your mind. Well done. You'll notice your weight shift as you go from side to side, rocking your little boat. You can invite that weight shift. Beautifully done. And on this next one, when you feel ready, whichever side you decide is fine, simply pause in that stopping traffic for a little kid, take a deep breath in, drop the hands, sink your chi. Inhale up, and exhale down. Continue to breathe in that manner, floating with every inhale, melting with every exhale. And when you feel ready doing so, invite your eyes to follow the hands upward and grasp that ball again between your Laogong points and drop as low as you can comfortably and resume digging in the garden, looping forward and upward, exhaling down, dumping that child's pail of water down your body. Beautifully done. And the next time you drop, pause more at your lap and begin to tighten the loop to draw back and push. So you inhale back towards your heart, you exhale down and out and inhale up again, and you begin to notice that when you do so, your arms and hands pass through your stand-like tree pose. So when you feel ready to do so, the next time your hands begin to pass through that pose, invite them to pause at heart height and stand like tree. So with long neck and light head floating upward, our heavy shoulders and heavy tail melt downward. And with every breath, they pull in opposite directions in the string of pearls as our spine gently stretches. Our hands hover as if we're tenderly hugging that long-lost loved one. Our feet are parallel in that firm, rooted stance like a mighty oak on a mountaintop. And our three energy centers rest peacefully on one another as if we carefully selected, gathered, balanced, and stacked three smooth river rocks on life's river's edge. With soft knees and soft belly, soft breath and soft gaze, or best of all, eyes closed, we feel the echoes, the chi we stirred. And if eyes are closed, we enjoy it a moment longer as the hands take the final journey downward. The thumbs once again cross over the belly button, the folded fingers once again warming on the cauldron of the body, as we resume blowing on the embers of the cauldron of the heart and the cauldron of the body, delighting in the growing, glowing light through closed eyes and pursed lips, as if we're blowing through a straw. As the embers respond, with each deep ensuing inhale, we draw the light upward, and in gratitude, we begin to blow on the embers of the cauldron of the mind, the home of the mind's eye center, the home of our own personal, beautiful visualization, imagination, concentration, and meditation. And as we enjoy this inward show, filling the inner galaxy with light, spilling beyond our inner galaxy, it bathes the space between us again. Spilling beyond the space between us, it bathes the world around us. Spilling beyond the world around us, it bathes life itself with light, warm, silken, Qi energy. May your body stay strong. May your heart stay calm. May your mind stay sharp. And may your spirit stay free. Yi Dao, Qi Dao means where mind goes, Qi follows. Where our intention goes, our energy flows. So please, choose intentionally, choose wisely, choose peacefully. If your eyes are still closed, enjoy it a moment longer. As your hands begin to melt to your side, only inviting your eyes to gently, slowly flutter open as a butterfly might leave a flower. Welcome back. We step back into the center of our little boat. Slowly and deliberately inhale those Lao Gong points up until they're apart from one another. And slowly exhale down our center line, centering our Qi one final time as promised at the beginning. So the hand on this side of the room or screen makes that gentle fist in front of the middle dantian. The other hand covers it. And together we take a deep breath in. We slowly exhale and bow, and you give yourself a much-earned, much-deserved round of applause for being the light you made in the world today. Thank you for making the light in the world today.